Welcome to the Care Chronicles with a Caring Touch, where compassion meets wisdom in every episode, dedicated to our beloved seniors and caregivers. Join us as we explore the heartwarming stories, experts' insights, and practical advice that make every moment with our elderly truly special. Get ready for insightful conversations, practical tips, and heartfelt moments that warm the heart and nourish the soul. Because here at A Caring Touch, we believe in laughter, learning, and love as essential ingredients to aging gracefully. So tune in, relax, let A Caring Touch be your guide to making every moment count. Hey there, podcast pals. Welcome to episode 1 of The Care Chronicles, your go-to place for all things elder care. My name's Avishka, and I'll be your host. Elder care, isn't that where Grandpa uses the oven to make oatmeal? Not exactly. There's so much more to that. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the world of home health and hospice care. Let's kick things off with a peek behind the curtain at A Caring Touch Home Health and Hospice. They're like the Avengers of elder care, swooping in to save the day, with services ranging from skilled nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy, medical social worker, speech therapy, and home health aides, all in the comfort of your own home. Their mission is to provide care with honor and dignity, improving the quality of life for patients and families, and be the resource for end-of-life care in our community. Encompassing their mission, A Caring Touch strives to be the most reliable, trustworthy, and most dependable home health care and hospice agency. So let's dive deep into what and how A Caring Touch started. Our CEO started in the banking sector, where she was an executive who mastered the financial world and spread her wings into healthcare management. She conquered the hospital realm as a CFO and added doctorate in management to her list of credentials. With her newfound knowledge in community health, she realized she could make a real difference in elderly care. She donned on her cape and ventured into elder care, making it her mission to improve lives. You must be wondering how this process typically works. When a family first approaches A Caring Touch, it's usually through the hospital. The family is informed of the services, and then the magic begins. Case managers, in these cases the nurse, assesses the needs, schedules their visits, and makes sure that everything is tailored specifically to that patient. Navigating the elder care system can be a bit of a hassle. There are so many options that range from home health to hospice to assisted living to independent living. With each of it comes its own set of challenges and benefits. Sometimes it's just hard to know what's right, but don't worry. Let's do an overview of what each of these types mean. So home health care includes a wide range of medical services that you can get all in your home. And in order to be able to receive home health, you need to qualify as homebound. So you would be in need of intermittent skilled services like physical therapy or occupational therapy and or skilled nursing services. Some patients do have these combined, and you would need to also not be able to leave the home as given by your medical physician. So homebound would mean that this individual has trouble leaving without help because of some illness. It could be a chronic illness or some type of injury. And other options would be leaving the home is actually taking more time. It's not recommended based on their current condition. Another reason would be normally just leaving to do errands or something like that would take a major effort. So some of the skilled services that are offered, again, are skilled nursing services, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, home health aid, medical social workers. So skilled nursing services would include things like wound care for pressure ulcers, patient care and caregiver education for illnesses like diabetes or uncontrolled chronic hypertension. Other instances would include IV therapy or needing injections and monitoring of serious illnesses and unstable health statuses. Some things that home health aides can assist with is bed linens, grooming, or bathing. In order to qualify for hospice, your hospice doctor or your regular doctor need to certify that you're terminally ill with a life expectancy of 6 months or less. And you also need to accept comfort care, so palliative care, instead of care to cure whatever illness that is, unfortunately. And you do sign a statement choosing hospice care instead of other Medicare-covered treatments for your terminal illness. So instead of, say you're on an illness like cancer, you would need to not be on cancer treatment in order to be on hospice, granted that you're on hospice due to the terminal illness of cancer. Assisted living is for people who need help with daily care, but not as much help as a nursing home provides. So assisted living facilities, these can range from as few as 25 residents to 100 or more. Typically, a few levels of care are offered. So there's different levels of care and different units for those. And residents pay more if they need extra services or special care. Independent living, these are more of your social living communities. They're primarily focused on the social needs of the residents, and mostly primarily because most individuals in independent living areas are able to go about their daily livelihood without much support. Now let's debunk some common myths about home health and hospice care. First up, home health care isn't just for the elderly. It's for anyone recovering from surgery, managing a chronic illness, or dealing with disabilities. And no, it's not about giving up your independence. It's about support. It's like having your own personal healthcare entourage. Next, for hospice care, many people think it's only for the last days of life. That's not true. In reality, it can start much earlier and enhance quality of life. And guess what? It's not just for cancer patients. Hospice is open to anyone with a terminal illness, offering comprehensive support that makes even the toughest times a little bit easier. Imagine being told you have 3 days to live. For one hospice patient of ours, that was the grim reality they faced. But what happened next was nothing short of remarkable. With unwavering dedication and compassionate care from a really devoted team, those 3 days stretched into 4, then 5, and eventually an incredible 4 to 5 months. Months filled with moments of love, laughter, and cherished moments. It's stories like these that remind us of the profound power of kindness and expert care. Sometimes it's not just about adding days to life, but adding life to days. So how does a caring touch stay ahead of the game? They keep up with the latest elder care trends by attending conferences such as the one held by the Texas Association for Home Care and Hospice, and also by pursuing continuing education. They're like the elder care ninjas, always training to be the best. Looking to the future, the elder care field faces many challenges, like an increase in demand, workforce shortages, and rising cost. These are some of the topics that we would like to discuss on this podcast. And for families just starting out their elder care journey, here's some advice. Find an agency that feels right to you and your family member. Get to know the providers and don't hesitate to ask any questions. Remember, caregiver burnout is real, but you're not alone. These are folks that are ready to help shoulder that responsibility. Thanks for tuning in to episode 1 of the Care Chronicles. If you found this episode enlightening, funny, or if it made you appreciate your grandparents a little more, be sure to subscribe and tune in to the next episode. Until then, stay compassionate, stay informed, and remember, we're all in this together, one thoughtful touch at a time. Thank you for joining us on this heartwarming journey with a caring touch. Be sure to check out our website and connect with us on social media for more stories, resources, and ways to get involved. We're excited for you to join us again in our next episode, where we'll continue to explore the beauty of aging with grace and compassion and dive deeper into topics that matter to our elderly community. Until then, stay connected, stay caring, and we'll talk to you again soon on the Care Chronicles with a caring touch.